Hi, you've reached my extended review. This is Scott Anderson. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about screens. Uh, one of the things that I've done in the last few devices I've gotten is I've gotten the upgraded or the better screen. So the first one I want to talk about, this is, as you can see, well, that's YouTube, but this is the Alienware Area 51 16-inch Aurora laptop. With their better screen. Now, it's not a touch screen. Touch screens are nice. I like touch screens. I'm actually shooting this video, and there you can see a bunch of the channels that I subscribe to. I'm actually shooting this video with my new iPhone, iPhone 17, which has the upgraded screen. And the last one that has an updated screen is the screen on the iPad. So this is, again, this is the upgraded screen, not the base level screen. This behind it is the Microsoft Studio. That is a touchscreen, very nice screen, by the way, to use. But it is a nice screen. And then I have my interactive screens, and that is the Google Home that I talked about last week, and the Rux device, which is an interactive device. And then I have a really nice Dell PC underneath the Apple Vision Pro that has a touch screen. It is a very useful touchscreen to have. And then the last one is the one I talked about last week again, which is the Amazon Alexa device sitting up there on top of my screen. And I use that, of course. Obviously it doesn't have the fancy screen, but it does have a nice interactive ability via voice. And so that screens. And the last one is obviously my larger monitor screen. But I wanted to talk a little bit about this particular screen on the laptop. Now, one of the things that I use my laptop for, obviously, is generating and writing materials, right? I do a lot of material writing. I create a lot of writing and a lot of things with writing. This one, obviously being my iPad, one of the things I do is I like to play. I love the game NBA 2K. So I play that. So here, let's go ahead and run one of the game here, a simulated game. I liked I do love the capabilities of this new screen. It's really quite impressive how simple and easy it is. And obviously the iPad is a touch focused device, so everything you can do can be done with your fingertips, right? Which is very nice. I like that. Obviously it's a critical thing for me to use, but also because I love playing the basketball game during the year. Now, I'm waiting for a college one. Now that name, image, and likeness is allowable, I'm waiting for a college one. But anyway, this is the advanced Apple screen, as is the screen on my laptop. This is another screen I've showed you guys before, which is the second screen for my iPhone. And then the primary second screen for my iPhone is the new screen on the Apple Watch Ultra. So this is the Ultra 3. It's a little bigger watch. I like a bigger watch just because, as you can see, it's nice in terms of I can actually see the screen. But this is the new screen on the Apple Watch, the sapphire glass or whatever it is, the Corning glass that is less likely to chip and break over time. So that kind of gives you an idea. It's easier to use the new screens. They're very powerful. They allow you to see and interact more, but they're also scratch, dent, and drop resistant. So if you consider how often I drop phones, let's say I've replaced the screen on 2 different iPhones from dropping. So it's very nice, it's very powerful, but it's a great, using the new glass, the new functional glass, it really becomes a lot easier to consume, a lot simpler to use overall. The other thing, obviously, that I like about the new glass is the quality of the imagery. I use my iPad to connect to the entertainment system in the RV. That way we can quickly and easily play anything we want to play in the RV using the iPad. I also have all my iTunes movies downloaded and a bunch of family videos that I've downloaded onto my iPad. so I can play those in the RV. And then at home, obviously I don't have to do that. I have a home entertainment system that allows me to do that. But anyway, that's it for today. Talking again a little bit about screens, not as focused as much on the two home screens, but on the actual screens of devices. Thank you very much for watching my review.